Hello, hello, hello. We are on time today.
We are early.
Call us some early birds. Hopefully, everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful evening. I know some of y'all probably just come off of the live we did on the main channel out with the goats, but that might be something we start doing. There was so many people that sent messages and just loved what is it?
No.
Loved seeing the goats and stuff. Neil's here.
Hey,
Awesome.
hey, Michael, Shelly.
Hopefully you get to feeling better, Neil.
I don't know how you can drink that. You might not be able to get that.
I ain't gonna share a charger with you. Switch them up. Reba, how are you? Thank y'all so much for hopping on here.
Reba, where? No, I'm just kidding.
Um, yeah, if you're just now, there's that fly that
You ain't gonna be able to hit that.
boom did.
You didn't know it flew on me.
Sounded good.
Yes, we are early, Kevin.
Early.
Nancy, Diane, Dusk, everybody hopping on. Coach Beautiful Mona says, how many eggs did Kayson get today? We didn't check today. Did you get them earlier?
I gathered them
I was gonna say
before y'all got
because
home from ball practice. There was 4, 5. There was 16.
I think there was one in my pen.
Yeah, I got
Before
it.
practice, was there still only one?
Yeah, that's all there was.
That's weird. They were all laying.
Well, it's starting to get cold though. When it gets cold,
and hot, cold.
Yeah.
Hot. It's going good, Diane. I like your goats a lot. Here, let me go. Hey, Andel. There's where I am.
All right, I'm trying to get Facebook up and going over here. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful evening. Try to get it all. And let's see. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Kevin. I got my baby chick today. So we got like Kayson said yesterday, or we was on another live out there. We set a couple incubators, and we got a incubator set of turkey eggs and chicken eggs. Eddie, hello, beautiful family. Thank you so much. Hello, Eddie family. I must have missed it, but how many babies did Red Bear have? I hope you have a great night. We're not for sure yet. We didn't get the babies separated like we wanted to today. We had other stuff going on. Hopefully tomorrow we get them separated. That way we can figure out how many babies belong to which parent or goat. Sorry, I can't afford to pay. Blessing to your family. No, we're not asking nobody to pay nothing. Yeah, that's one thing that we will never ask anything on either channel. So can't stay long, but we'll watch the replay. Awesome. Happy Wednesday from Pensacola.
Pensacola.
Linda says hello from Ohio, Iowa. It's great to see you guys. Yes, it's always great when we get to sit down and hang out with y'all and just visit and answer questions. There's Andel. I know Steph said that earlier. I think I caught her live this morning. I think she was live this morning. Yeah. This morning or yesterday, Andel was live. Get everything mixed up as they go on.
Alicia says, I must have missed it, but how many babies did Red Bear have? I hope you all have a great night. And did you say 2, but maybe more?
No, I just told her I don't know for sure until we get them separated.
What's your overall plan with the goats? Have you answered that?
No, overall plan is we sell the offspring, but this year we will keep most of the females to grow the herd. We finally got the herd big enough to take care of the food for the goats, the horses, and all the other animals. So we're going to grow it a little bigger, and that way we can start um, building new things for the goats. Right now, we'll eventually need some new fencing and new areas for them to hang out in. So that's what we end up doing. Excuse me.
Where did it go? Did you take the eggs out of the horse trailer? That's a funny story. He did. And I didn't know he did because when I was filming yesterday, that was the end of my video. I was headed to the turkey pen and there was 0 eggs. So I just deleted that part of my video.
Yeah, they're in the incubator now. So when I got back, there was like 16 eggs and she wasn't setting. So I was like, man, I'm going to go ahead and set them. Hey, I made it. The pimp said, hey, I made it and can watch all night instead of heading off to
early appointment.
That's awesome, Pam. That's great. I enjoyed watching your videos. Awesome. Thank you so much, Randy.
Hello, Brandon, Stephanie from a cold, windy Michigan. My night just got better being able to catch up with you both and glad you had a wonderful time at the expo.
What is the YouTube channel name for Florida, Brandon and Steph?
It's our brown farmhouse.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they have the other dog.
Yes.
Not sure how many red babies Red Bear had, but we are charting because
none
of them puppies. Yeah.
How's the house coming? We thought that it might start doing something just because the electrician and the Chickasaw Nation both met up together and came to the house, but we wasn't here, so we didn't get to actually talk to them or nothing. But we figured that would be a little bit of a jump start just because you need electric before you can do anything else. So I don't know. I just read that one.
Oh. The kiddos are doing great. Kayson had ball practice tonight. Yesterday, Braylee had a ball game. And then tomorrow, 2 of them's got practice tomorrow, don't they?
We have 3 practices and a ball game.
Yeah, so
Thursday is our busy day. Thursday, all of them have practice, and then every Tuesday and Thursday, Braylee has a game. So at 6:45, I was like, it's late.
Tampa.
But, yep. Thursday's the busy day. Yeah, the kids are in bed. They are just they're getting a little bit of a later start, but it's all right. The boys got a later start yesterday.
This is the second one. I thought you had to pay. God bless you. No, you don't have to pay nothing. It's free to subscribe. Yep, the kids are in bed. This is usually our time. They usually the 3 youngest go to bed at about 8 o'clock, and then Leighton goes to bed at 9 o'clock.
And Dale says, you did yesterday, but I was happy to see you, Brandon.
Okay. I had my days mixed up. For some reason, I felt like it was this morning, but I wasn't for sure.
So it's almost 9 o'clock. I won't be able to chat, but I'm here listening. All right, Lori. Every time you tell me that when I go live, I feel like you're saying, Stephanie puts me to sleep.
Y'all know how I feel now.
I got hot coffee.
Nick.
Or hot chocolate.
Yeah. Hey there, y'all. It's been so long. I know.
Kevin.
I think there was so many people from the feed because we went to Facebook last night because Facebook picture was better.
Better quality.
Yeah, better quality. And so many people loved it. If I have time, which just like our lives, we do not have a set time because something might pop up. We may try.
We are busy. So we squeeze lives in whenever we have the chance.
Jennifer says your chicken coops look amazing. Thank you so much. Y'all are fixing to see a huge change here on the farm here pretty quick.
Kevin said, Tractor Supply dog wash. I'm thankful for the car ride home. It wasn't smelly.
Oh,
He sent $9.99.
oh, okay. Awesome. Yeah, we got halfway.
That must have been the one that I washed.
We got on the way up here, and then one of them got sick, and I noticed they had a bunch of stick tots. Well, y'all know the last puppies we had, we got all the stick tots out here, and I was like, I am not taking them all the way up here.
We really need to get little Ann and debrush her or brush her or whatever you call it, because she's got a bunch of stick tots too. It's just, I think it's where in the main goat pen, because that's where she stays now since Dixie's back there, and that's where she's getting a lot of those from.
Hey guys, how are y'all doing? I just got done watching video, Brandon. Awesome. Thank you so much. We're doing wonderful. Although I wish this weather would straighten up. It was snowing here this morning. And
that's why I got out of Dodge.
Yeah.
I went out of town because I didn't see no snow.
So I got up and had thermals on and long sleeve shirt, a hoodie, and another shirt. And then you get out there working, and then it gets, as the day goes on, it starts getting hot. So, man, it's going to mess around and get people sick.
We had three weathers. What's it called? Three something today. Spring, summer, and winter. Not holidays. What's that called?
I don't know. You getting all fancy. What's your deal there?
Seasons. Huh. I said it before anybody told me what to say. Yep. Jennifer says seasons, Laureen. Yes. See, and this is how, when I talk like this and ask questions, and I used to cut that kind of stuff out because I feel like I'm dumb for not knowing what word I'm supposed to be using. But this is real life. I really don't know words sometimes, and it frustrates me.
But I think the more we talk to everyone, the more we feel comfortable.
Yeah, like the more lives that we interact. Yeah.
We feel comfortable. Like, it's even the Expo. The more you go up there, the more comfortable you get around other people.
Yep. Kevin said, Nick, when Blizzard made it with no problem, I was afraid Haas was the car sick one. I guess both of them did good, huh? Have you talked to Nick about if Haas was good on his car ride?
Yeah. I mean, they didn't say nothing in their video, but yeah, it seemed like
I wouldn't tell anybody in my video.
But yeah, that's one thing that, like, last year was the first time. Well, I actually got to really talk to Nick and Zoe and Farmer Red, and I know what his name is, but he's Farmer Red to me now. And this year, same deal. You see him and you can interact. Same thing with Kevin and them, even Dutch and them. We talk to them a lot, but we maybe see them 3 or 4 times a year, but the more you get to interact with people, the better the relationship gets built.
Calm as can be, he said. Yeah, so maybe they just don't like the truck or the driver.
That's probably the driver. She drove all the way.
I did not.
It took her 12 hours to realize that. Douglas, how are you? Good evening, Brandon and Stephanie from Ontario, Canada.
That's as cool as that. Hey, Steph, I would like to see you and the kids do a behind-the-scenes video of you getting ready to film for the day and what you do to get ready.
Hey, family.
You know what
how
I
are
do?
You?
I walk outside. I look. Well, actually, because Brandon, when I'm filming for Brandon, we go looking for the camera stand. But my camera stand usually stays in here. But if it's not in here, then it's either in the side by side or it's in the car or the truck.
Hey, Aaron, how are you?
And that's the first thing I do. I look for the camera stand, and then I get the mics. I make sure they're charged, see which ones are ready to go. I get my mic'd up, and then I just go outside and talk to you guys. That is completely it. There's no like rehearsing or anything.
That's pretty much the way mine is. But like, so if I start a video off out with the goats and there's no new goats, I'll usually start somewhere else showing the animals and stuff, and then go into the projects. And then honestly, after that, y'all just follow me around and do my chores throughout the day.
Yep. And I just want to pop in and say, as a family, you guys are doing wonderful. Keep up the good work.
Awesome. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Thank you. How's your stomach feeling, Brandon? It's feeling really good. It really is. So I still have some issues. I don't know. It's not as bad as it was, but I think not knowing I caused more pain to my stomach, not knowing or thinking something bad was wrong.
Stressing about it.
Stress. And they've ran every test. So I just go on about my day. Don't even think about it no more.
Yeah, seasons was what I was looking for. Steph, it's Brandon's job to get the words wrong.
I am now following the Grounds family and Chestnut Farms. I forget.
Sorry. Forgot the real.
I'm way back here.
Eddy Family Farm. What is your new puppy's name? It is Little Ann. Leighton thought of his brother when he named it. He said Kayson really wanted a coon dog, and we finally told Kayson. I should have filmed it, but I didn't. It was just kind of a spur of the moment. He was like, "You named my dog," and so he was like, "We need to get another dog now so we can do Little Dan." Seeing y'all two live in one day, I'm so happy.
Lori sent, you might have already seen that, $9.99 just to make you feel special. Look at you, making people feel bad.
I know. I didn't see that one.
What's the channel to Kansas that has the puppy? So they don't have a channel. There's two puppies in Kansas.
They were subscribers though, wasn't they?
Yes, they are subscribers, but I don't remember what their name was. Do you?
Jennifer said we got over a foot of snow over the weekend here in Vermont. That's so crazy.
I'm not about the snow. I used to really like it, but not now. I do not. All right, got it.
All right. Hit that like button. Don't worry about talking. Yeah, I don't worry about it. It just comes out. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I tell everybody. I had a lot of people come up to me and it's like, "Oh my gosh, you've exploded." I mean, how are you doing? I'm like, I just post my everyday life. I mean, the things that we do is things that we have to do throughout the day. Now, some days we have to change it up because on the farm, you have and anybody that's got animals or anything, or a small farm or whatever, when you wake up, you have your everyday chores you got to do. And then after you get those done is when you take on the new task. and try to work all the way until evening time, and then you go right back into taking care of your everyday chores. So it's kind of crazy, but I love it. I mean, it's got good days and bad days. Cold days are really, really bad.
Oh, our family farm's on here. Enjoyed seeing you guys again at the Okie Homesteading event.
It was amazing. It was amazing. Love watching your channel. Greetings from Mississippi, Missouri.
Um,
The kids are doing wonderful.
Hi, Eddie and Stephanie. I didn't. Oh, that's funny story too. A lot of people call Brandon Eddie, but I definitely enjoy watching your family and animals. But Leighton had. I was filled with doctor's appointments this week. Yesterday, Leighton had a dentist appointment, and they call his name Leighton Eddy or whatever, and so we go in the back, and then they have you come back out and sit until they can call us back to schedule the next appointment. Well, the next person they called was Eddy. So sometimes at doctor visits, they'll say Eddy, like a last name, or they'll say Leighton Eddy, or they'll just say Leighton. But so Leighton got up again, and I was like, Leighton, that's him. He's getting up over there. But
Penny says, hello, beautiful family. Just want to let you know that I sent you an email. All right, we'll check that when we get off here tonight.
I think I was going to say something else stupid.
He got up, and it was another Eddy.
Oh, about appointments. Then Addison had a ear appointment today, and then Kayson's got an eye appointment tomorrow. I'm like, why they all got to fall on the same week? But then I think I'm the one scheduling them, so it's my fault. Oh, Kayson had one of his neurology appointments. It was a Zoom appointment, but that was today too.
Always been yourself. I've never been normal. 64, too late to be normal now. Love you all for who you are to me. You're more than welcome. We love each and every one of y'all. And yes, yeah, I mean that's kind of funny you say that, but yeah, it's neat to share our life, and we kind of talked about that before. Even when we started the second channel, we knew starting a second channel was going to be opening up more of it, and we've had a great experience with social media. Now there's been a couple that I had to start investigations on, but other than that, it's been really, really good. We got more good out of it than bad.
Brandon, now that you're back from vacation and have had time to rest, are you going to rap for us?
No.
Living life, loving. Hello. Brandon, how do you like the goat manager program?
Oh, I love it. Love it. It's terrific. Who asked that?
That was Christine.
Yeah, I love it.
Is it?
Hello, Eddy family from Amarillo, Texas. First time catching live. Awesome, Jamie. Thank you so much for joining us. So I'm going to go ahead and break some news to y'all about,
what are you looking at me for?
I don't know.
Are you breaking news for me?
No, you already know about this. So we was at the Expo, and I got a phone call, and I looked at the voicemail because I didn't have time to answer the phone, and it said something about the auction. We bought one of your babies. So we got back home, and I called them back, and they called and said, hey, we bought one of your babies at the auction, and we had him for 5 days, and we was just holding him, and he just died in our arms. And I was like, oh my gosh. And she said that she had took him and had an autopsy done. They used another word for it, but the valves, he did not have all the valves to his heart. He was missing one valve, or is smaller. One valve was real small, and the other one wasn't right or something. So I told her, no problem. Come to the farm and we'll get you another one. and she was super glad to hear that. Which we're going to end up picking one out and taking it to her here in a couple weeks. But it was so crazy. The very next day, we walk in the middle of and you'll see it on video. We walk in the middle of the barn, and there is a baby goat that is sitting there, and his arms is just out, or his legs is just spread out. And I'm like, what in the world? That is a big goat. I mean,
it's
a bigger
not like
one.
a new baby that didn't get the colostrum or anything like that. It was one that's been born for a little bit.
I'm sitting there looking at it, and I get the ear tag, and I go to the goat manager and go down, find it, click on it, click see who mama is, and I see that the brother is the one we just got the phone call over. So both of them died, but
the same.
We didn't send this one off for autopsy. I'm just assuming because they died right about the same time that her heart was the same way.
Necropsy.
So, yeah, that's it. So we're going to end up getting rid of Mama.
Yeah, that's just something that it's in their genes, and yeah. It's so sad too because she was a pretty goat. She was the gray goat with the white, just beautiful. Brad Stephanie, are you still looking for some toys for your goats? I was actually looking not only the goats, mostly I was looking for the ponies and the donkeys and stuff. I was looking for some of those bigger ball things that they play with or whatever, and I couldn't find them, so I guess I'm gonna have to order some off Amazon.
Hello from Utah.
Could be something we
howdy from Houston, Texas. Yeah, we're we've had and once again I had to set our pride to the side. We had some people send some things through the mail that our post office will not accept. I guess through that company or whatever, they want to send it to or make our physical address. Well, we're not receiving packages here, so I'm trying to get that set up to where our post office box forwards everything here. I don't know. I'm going to look into it tomorrow.
Like I said, I don't know if I'd consider the Expo a vacation. For us, it was because it was. Now, I mean, we take vacations all the time with the kiddos, but it was a vacation for just us. Even though we worked the 2 days, we went up a little bit early. I mean, it was relaxing.
It's getting that alone
bed was
time,
so comfortable
and
too.
Just I don't know, and it's good for the kids too. But
yeah,
I will agree. The last 2 years, it's been all over the place, but it was fun. It was fun. It's so cool to see all those kids so happy. If we missed a comment, please let us know.
Susan says, I love how you show everything y'all are doing your farm the way you want to do it, which is why I love your shows. Thank you.
Yes. And you know, that's one thing I've never, you know, I believe in telling all, because here's the deal. I can promise you other farms out there, they have deaths. They just don't document it. Well, if we let people into our lives like we let each and every one of y'all, I mean, obviously we want to show you the ups and the downs. Yes, sometimes there's a lot of downs, but there's a lot of ups too. When you can sit out there in that barn just like we was and just play with those babies, it's amazing.
Debbie, I did get your text, but I was driving and I forgot to text you back. She says your Easter bunny gift is on its way. He's running as fast as he can to get to you. Yes, we'll let the owners know about that. She would be a goat that doesn't need to breed.
No, that one will probably go to it'll go to a goat buyer. Yeah, I will see that it will not go to a family.
Probably needs to spay the mama goat before you send her to another home or auction, so she's not bred again.
So there's an auction. So when you start going to these auctions, you learn who's there to buy. the goats to take them back and raise them. I interact with everyone that takes our goats. I show them their mamas and everything. And then you also got two guys there that buy goats that just go um, to the market.
Mhm. Rebecca said we ate at Country Cottage on your recommendation, and I agree it was delicious.
It's awesome. That is going to be the spot. Yes, we will definitely keep you in our prayers. Um, and prayers can do amazing things. Also, like I said earlier, keep Ed Kirkpatrick in your prayers. He started getting under the weather after the expo. He actually traveled down here to the area that we live in and was actually going to go fishing and stuff this week. But unfortunately, he had to cut his trip short. Leighton doesn't actually know that yet, but because Leighton was looking forward to go fishing. But we will,
He
he's
needs to
headed
take
back
care
to
of his health.
headed back to Georgia.
Oh, Brenda ate there as well. How's the barn going? You guys are doing a great job. Awesome job. I don't know how I completely say other words than are wrote down there.
So the barn deal, like I said earlier, in that one, we're pulling off the barn for a little while. Um, when we started this project, it was, I mean, the welder gave us a quote, and he told me, that's what I bidded it for, and that's what I expect. But I will tell you that it's taking longer because he's having to recut everything. And I told him, I said, well, I know I told Stephanie that it was going to be more after watching him do it. So, um, the funds for the barn is done for this month. So we will wait until next month rolls around and get those funds back up. And then what we're going to have to do is we're going to put sheet metal on top of the barn, the roof, besides putting those big old metal.
Did you talk to him about that today?
Yeah, besides putting those big metal pieces up there that we got hauled in, because it would almost take a crane to get that up there.
Yeah.
So, that it's probably going to take a lot longer than what we expected. When we told him what we wanted, I mean, he thought he could do it in 4 or 5 days, but obviously, I'm not going to take advantage of somebody neither. I know how many hours he's got. We got cameras all around this place, and I know him and his father had 40 hours the last couple of weeks, and I'm going to make sure he's done right because he does amazing work.
Is Ed the one who came and helped Leighton with the trapping things?
Yes, Ed was, and we was looking forward to it because he was going to set Leighton's red dot up, and I'm telling you, he's so knowledgeable, and that's another thing is Ed was at the expo, and we got to spend a little bit of time with him, but even with Cassie and them, the only reason why we got to see Cassie and Nick and Zoe so much is we was doing animals exchanges, and that was outside the expo. The expo, you was running back and forth, but I am not complaining. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed being a part of it, and we got to interact with Kimberly and Kevin.
I was gonna say that Kevin guy too.
Yeah, that Kevin guy.
Little Kevin.
I think we went live up there. It might have been afterwards, but we was kind of like little kids. We got to the hotel room before they did, and I knew that they said they were staying there. So I asked the book lady down there. I was like, they had 4 keys left up there because we didn't check in till late. I said, "Is there a grounds checking in?" And they said, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, is there 2 rooms side by side?" And she was like, "Yeah, but the doors don't enter." I said, "Oh, that's fine,
We don't need a conjoining rooms."
Yeah. So they come in, we hear them. I go down the hallway, I see them coming up, and I run back to the room. It was kind of like kid stuff, but
so we gotta be kids since we ain't got our kids with us.
So they go in their room and let the kids settle down a little bit. We start knocking on the wall and just aggravating them. Then we'd go out, knock on the door, and but we was having fun. But we stayed up and visit with them both nights. It was a lot of fun.
But Kayson will want to go to Charleston's after his appointment tomorrow. If his appointment was in the city, in Oklahoma City, then yes, he would want to. But no, his appointment's just in our small town. So he will most likely be sad when I tell him he has to go back to school after his appointment.
Yeah.
Is the white baby with the short neck that wouldn't lay down last night still okay?
No, he's right here on the other side of this wall. We're nursing him. We're feeding him. Mama's abandoning, but we have learned when the mom's abandoning, we have never. I don't think we've ever had a baby survive. Now we might have. We bought it more time, but it's never survived. So now we are learning when Mama distances herself from that baby, that Mama knows something's wrong.
And we've been told that, and I mean it's something I guess we have to experience it more before we actually truly believe it, because we've been told by several people that goats know that when a baby's sick or whatever, it just leaves it alone and it won't want to nurse it because there's no point in nursing it if it's not going to make it anyways. But yeah, so we're kind of we have less hope for this baby's survival than we did before. But we are still going to do everything we can for it. Oh, Nick said, I forgot to tell you the Charleston story. It's amazing, but another time.
Okay.
Did he text you?
Yeah.
He said he was going to text you.
It was working perfect with what we got coming.
I'm getting ready to read that.
Oh.
Hey Steph, when do we get to see you in the driver's seat for a live? Will you and Brandon switch off each week? I was about to read that one because even Kevin says she's a backseat driver. We'll do that though.
In the goats?
Yeah, I think that's what they're talking about is like you be out there reading comments while I'm playing with the babies.
Well, I mean, I've ordered a stand because we got a lot of good feedback the last couple of days doing that. I ordered a stand so we can put our camera in the back, and I'm trying, Kevin, I've got to get with you to the Wi-Fi booster to set it back so both of us and all of the kids, because the kids will come out there too sometimes because it's the end of the day, and but we got some plans for it.
Lillian is staying with mom and dad. They are all in that big pen now. Now, Lillian can still get out. So during the day, she's out roaming around and stuff still. But one of these days, she's going to be a little bit too big where she can't fit through that hole.
Steph, will you please let me know when Ed makes it home, please? I know he had a lonely drive back. Long drive back. I do know he's halfway home. He is actually in Arkansas right now. I called and talked to him earlier. He's doing really good. He sounds pretty rough on the phone, but he's going to get up and start being Georgia tomorrow.
What it says, I went to an auction and got a golden Guernsey goat. Do you know the breed? Because I don't. I've been Googling any tips on raising them. I've never heard of that kind of goat. Like the normal ones you see around here are, which I don't know where you live, but are the Nigerians, the Kikos, the Pygmies, boar goats. Isn't that what they're called? Yeah, and stuff like that, but I don't know that one. Yeah, I was like, stuff. It would be fun to have you guys switch it up. Brand this manager app, can you access it from your computer?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, it had a bug a few weeks back. I'm just hoping he's okay.
Well, that weather was so rough up there. It was real windy and cold the second day, so it is something. Oh, you just read that one.
That you
Brendan.
aren't too good to cut up and have a good time makes me like y'all a whole lot more.
Yeah. Brandon, this message. Oh,
That's what I did.
somebody just asked me. Oh, there's Tiffany says, do you have lavender orpingtons? Yes.
We have 2 females.
We have 2 females, and I know where one lavender orpington rooster is. I might just have to take a road trip
and steal it.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, we were hoping to meet you and others at the expo last weekend, but I wasn't feeling good, so we didn't make it. That's United Acres Homestead.
Nick said, I wonder if Ed got me sick. I don't know.
You're not feeling good now?
I'm just thankful that I didn't get sick because I was really, really worried about that.
Our neighbor's looking for a lavender rooster. Nope, I don't. We don't have we don't have a rooster.
Deborah, I'm always running behind too.
Cindy said Cassie will know who took it, left alone. How do you know that it's her? No. Where's the bottle baby staying? Talking about the little white one?
Right here, where we kept the dogs and stuff. Honestly, I don't think he's going to make it through the night.
Watch the replay of the live. A whole story of Zoe driving home. What are our Easter plans? Well, the kiddos, while we was at the expo, the kiddos had a Easter with like the main Eddy family. They did that. And then, which reminds me, by Saturday, I need to get the kids' Easter baskets from your dad. But then we'll have an Easter egg hunt.
Goats and Hoes Family Farm. How are y'all?
What did you call them earlier?
I get it all mixed up. I call them Rakes and Hoes.
Rakes and Hoes.
I don't know what I was thinking. We was talking about y'all. Was in the video? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it. Oh, it was in the live. Yeah, because I was trying to figure out where all the dogs went.
But anyway, I shouldn't have even said something because now I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying?
I don't know.
You weren't even listening.
No.
Cassie, those eggs. I bet Gary would give you the lavender.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't think about it, but because it's a rooster, they're going to end up getting rid of it anyways. But if she does,
oh yeah,
I'll make the auction.
What do we do for Easter? Well, Sunday for actual Easter, we'll get up, go to church, and then after church, we have a little Easter egg hunt deal with the kids' great grandmas, and then Saturday, my sisters, they called me like last week and was like, hey, what are you doing next Saturday or whatever? And I'm like, I don't know. It just depends on when it gets here and if Brandon's got something already planned. Because that's what I always have to tell him. Let me talk to Brandon because he may have something planned. Because we don't ever know what we're doing. But anyway, so we're gonna do a little. Me and my 2 sisters and all the kiddos are gonna go have an Easter egg hunt. At some museum. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Brandon made the mistake of saying, hey, there is one on his video. Oh, yeah, when we pulled into Cassie's.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Steph. Brandon, hope to watch your video tomorrow. Awesome. Is mine tomorrow? No, yours is tomorrow.
Yeah, mine's tomorrow. I got to do one tomorrow and Friday.
After you took Cassie's those eggs.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you read that a while ago.
Maybe Cassie would want your 2 hens. Laugh out loud. She likes the barnyard mix. If y'all were at the expo and watched her or speech, she likes the barnyard mixes.
Yeah, she should. Whatever 6 dozen of eggs is 60 72. She's got 72 eggs of Orpingtons. So we'll see how they end up. Hopefully they hatch good. She's got a good incubator.
Goats and hoses. Yep, we got one. The Amazing Ranger Danger. A big box of snacks. Easy on the candy, please.
Yeah, we've got the kids have been asking every day, Dad, can we film this yet? Because now we got it set up when they get packages in the mail, they can't touch them before we film it. So that's a good way to save the candy. Now, I will say I've ate some of the candy.
I was going to say, you ate something because I was going to get on to the kids the other day.
But I'm glad I gotta have those snacks.
You ready for this other cup?
Yes. Thank you all for the videos from the expo. Enjoyed them very much. Would love to go to the expo and meet everyone, especially y'all. Well, hopefully you get a chance.
We hope to see you next year.
Hopefully you get a chance to come out and try it. Are you selling shirts this summer? Yes, we are working on some new designs right now. We'll probably have two for Eddy Family Farm and 2 for Steph. So,
yes.
Kayson's eggs are doing good. They will actually go on lockdown. Let's see.
Yeah, we need a better tempered rooster.
Oh, y'all going to see him in my next video? He beat me up good.
Yeah.
Looks like April 1st, April Fool's, is the day the chickens will hatch.
They'll be like, April Fool's. It'll be the 2nd. Sounds like a fun Easter for the kiddos. I know I'm off topic, but asking for prayers for all the people affected by the bridge collapse in Baltimore, Minnesota. Yeah, I seen that. Actually, Leighton's the one that mentioned it. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, you're doing an amazing job with. Yeah, the boat hit it. Amazing job with showing your life. Really is through your care and compassion. Yes, we enjoy it.
Will y'all be able to see the eclipse? That's like the 4th or something, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's in April. We used the welding mask last time.
This one's supposed to be something crazy.
Oh.
They got the U.S. Army and everything coming down here.
The bridge collapse will bring more ships to Florida. 4th through the 8th.
Yep, the expo is a must.
My daughter's birthday.
I watched a live video on that bridge. Somebody had a camera pointing at the bridge when that boat hit it, and you could see the cars driving over it. But when that boat hit that bridge, it all just collapsed. Kind of make you wonder if it was a terror, because cutting that communication off, that's big.
That would be April Fools. The eclipse is April 8th. April, like April.
Oh, April. I need how long do you keep a chicken in quarantine if you get it from somebody?
Depends on who you get it from.
Who you get it from and what it looks like. But if I get them from an auction now and I know where they come from, I'll always go out and look and check and see how the chickens are acting there. If they're none of them sick there, I'll do it about a week. But if there's one sick one, we're just going to move it to at least 2 weeks. Now, if it's really sick where they're sitting there dobbing their head and just popping it back up, I won't buy the animals, the chickens.
Hello, Barb.
Susan said, my goal for this year is to get my license so I can drive down there next year. That will be awesome. Um, man, I'm tell you, there was so many people there. I wouldn't be surprised if soon there won't have to be a cap to it.
Mine said we were a direction the last eclipse, a town of 8,000 swelled a huge population.
That rooster that attacked you would be a pot of stew. Well, if he wasn't
dumplings.
If he wasn't a chocolate, or if he wasn't an Orpington, he probably would be.
He wasn't
a lot of people don't know how much
producer.
Orpingtons really cost to get a good bloodline, and those guys are very important.
You just need to get in there more and tame them down.
There's no taming that one down.
Oh, isn't that what you said about the goats?
There's no taming that down. That's the reason why I cut his spurs.
And love on them.
Y'all see it when I release the video here in a day or so.
Jeez, Nick and Zoe had said you were going live, so I've been watching old videos and got distracted. Now I'm late. Oh well.
That's awesome. Yeah, I can't thank y'all enough about all of the new followers we've gained from the Expo, and from Nick, Zoe, Kevin, and Cassie, and all of them. That is so amazing, especially when you get together like that and network, and you exchange animals and stuff. It's amazing because, all of us are pretty much kind of in the same niche with animals, family content, and it's something that I will sit back and my kids can watch. So usually when you get subscribers from other channels like that, you get good ones that come over for the good.
Why are they expensive birds?
I don't know. They just really expensive birds.
I think just because how pretty and fat and big they are.
I will say now, the buff Orpingtons, they're not a very popular bird. I mean, there's a bunch of them out there, but you can buy those things for about $35 a piece. Now the chocolates, you're looking anywhere from $100 to $135 a piece. The Jubilees, you're looking about $150 a piece. So when those the baby chicks sell for about $25 a piece at 2 days old.
Happy Easter, Stephanie and Brandon, and your precious children from Southeast Louisiana.
Awesome. And plus, a lot of it is
good night, Samantha.
You get them from a good breeder. Even though they come from an auction, there is one particular lady, Dawn. She brings birds there. I mean, we're going to buy them. She's got really good birds, and I would probably say 75% of our birds come from her.
Yeah. She's the one that even...
Hey, Donna, how are you?
The chicken, what was that a while back?
Oh.
The chicken that got lost or whatever.
Our very first splash that we bought a hen and a rooster, and we put them down here. No, we bought two hens and a rooster. And they ended up getting out, and one of them, we figured, got ate because it disappeared. 4 days later, 4 days later, man, in between, I call her. We go through video footage to find her at the auction to try to get her identified so we can get a hold of this lady to try to get more, because Kayson loves those blue ones. And he was so heartbroken about it. And one day I was back there with the tractor pulling up a tree, and for some reason I was walking back up and there was some brush there. I just turned my head and looked over, and I seen something blue, and I was like, oh my gosh, she had something that got after her. She got in that brush, and she got herself stuck in the vines. We got her out. We got her healthy again.
But that was the point of the story, was we reached out to Dawn because that's who we know as the Orpington lady.
Yeah.
And at the time, we didn't know her very well, but we was looking for a logo to see who she was and everything, and we got another chicken from her, another splash. So that's how we ended up with 3 hens and 1 rooster.
Yeah.
Neil said it's down to how rare they are and how much it in demand. Some Orpingtons are a lot more common than others, but the Jubilees are popular as showbirds. Buff Orpingtons have been around for decades. The other colors are newer hybrids and are not as common. We had buffs when I was a kid.
Donna said, Brandon, here in New York, I had a whole flock of yearling Orpington chicks given to me. That's awesome. We tried when we first moved out here. We just didn't have any luck with them. So that's the reason why we actually just bought the big ones. I didn't want Kayson to have to wait. So that's what we ended up doing.
What's a game hen?
That's a fighting chicken.
That's what someone was asking.
Oh, a game hen is a fighting chicken.
Did you get to see the Walker's schoolie conversion while you were there?
We got to go in the bus. Gary showed me what he is going to do and stuff.
Lori says, "Oh, I don't want to depress anyone, but I could really use some prayer. My son overdosed Sunday."
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. We will definitely keep you in our prayers, Lori. That's a shame. Life is so precious. But, it's easy for us to say that and, that there's so much to life. But when you get on that stuff, you don't understand.
Yeah. Ryan said, my brother had a rooster he started calling chicken salad because he was so mean, and he finally became chicken salad.
Says, I really love hearing all your stories about your animals. Yes, our animals is our life.
Have you heard that people have to register with the state of Oregon if we have more than 2 of any livestock animals and more than half acre of farmland?
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't register nothing. And I'm speaking right now, I wouldn't register any of your if anybody, don't tell anybody how much stuff you got in your house. Even the long irons. I worked with the sheriff's office, and when that was real popular, our sheriff come out and said, you don't have to worry about us coming to your house. If they want them, they can come yourself. It's none of their business what kind of animals you got. It's America.
And they go, let's see if we can get Steph's channel to 17,000 tonight.
Yeah.
That'd be a long shot. Oh, Susan's power just flashed. She might have to drop off here.
Thank you for the video from the Home Expo. It is nice to see them from people who, like myself, can't make it. Yes, it is. It is amazing. I didn't get the video much, but I tried to video a little bit.
They're using flyovers to report them.
Yeah, they just have to report them.
All the homesteaders have received visits and shut down all their farms.
Well, I'd be leaving. I mean, that's the same daggum state that legalized drugs. Boy, ain't they smart.
Yeah. Yeah, Kathy says, I agree. Keep it quiet. Farms, weapons, garden, etc. I taught my Rhode Island hen how to walk as we got her lame. I fed her grasshoppers. She learned to walk. Laid her first egg when I started school.
That's awesome.
In West Virginia, you have to pay $1 for each chicken. Goats are $1 each.
Wow. Well, I ain't going to get last thing I'm going to say about that, but we got many other things to worry about in this world other than how many animals Americans have. All right, I'm going to get off of that subject there. Folks can get me all fired up. Get the preaching. Um,
I work on ships, like emergency generators should have kick in on the ship. They should have done a safety check before leaving the port. Someone on the ship did not know what they were doing.
yeah, I seen that the lights flashed on and off.
Oh, Stinker said, Brandon, I finally got my Eufy camera going, so I have 2 more on order. They're so backed up, they will be mid-April before mine will ship out.
Yeah, they're awesome. I'm glad
I love
you
it.
and Steph got to have some quality time. It was fun. I mean, it was. I guess it's kind of nice when you don't have kids. You get to sit back and just relax and just, like she said, be a kid again. Um, man, I can't wait until next year. I'm gonna have even more fun.
Mm-hmm. I'm in
Uh,
Oregon. All I have to say, I love the area I live in, but other areas I will not travel to.
yep.
Dean says, do I have to count my half a chicken in the fridge?
I don't know where that feller come from there, but he's fixing to go bye bye.
Don't do it in my hot chocolate.
There's old Dean. He finally hopped in there. Gail says, as long as they are taken care of, it's no one's business how many animals we have. Like you said, it's America. Yeah. I will say, though, I love animals, but when it comes on the law enforcement side, if you have animals, I'm probably the wrong cop that you want or deputy show up and to see bones on those animals mistreated or just, yeah. I have been known to take animals, and I've been known to take a lot of kids. I think the most kids I've took in 1 week was 7.
Some dog, I think they're barking at the horses and stuff.
Yeah,
the
I do
donkeys.
too.
It's Carly, Carly, Carly.
Said if I didn't already have cameras, I would buy you. Yeah, I really enjoy them. We may have a couple more coming here soon.
Yeah, I really like them.
Okay.
Kayson needs some modern game chickens, the kind with the very long legs.
Yes. Who said that?
Living life loving.
Living Life Loving. We haven't showed them much, but he does have a pair of them. He's got reds and grays, but
Aren't they 2 pair?
yeah, he's got 2 pair. But we don't show them because those are in the homemade pens that we built, and we got criticized so much for them. So hopefully here soon we will have them in new pens up at the top. I love Cowboy Rooster. Yes, Cowboy, he's still around. Cowboy's getting old though. He don't follow me like he used to. Jerry's the one that does the following, but we got to deal with Jerry. Is he's going to have to calm down because he's got Kayson so daggum scared.
There's a lady in my building that has a small boy who she shouldn't have as she drops some drugs on the floor outside the elevator.
Yeah.
And that's what's hard.
If you don't take care of them, you don't deserve. That's right. 220 have already hit the thumbs up, and 312 people on everyone got to hit the thumbs up. Yes. Got 119 on Facebook. Facebook's growing too. So if this is your first time watching on Facebook and you enjoy our content, that the content on Facebook is probably about 3 weeks behind. If you want to stay up to date, come on over here and follow us on YouTube.
It'll be my first Eddy t-shirt. Angela says, y'all have me to calm down. My pup got attacked today. He has a broken jaw and eye injuries, some other injuries, and watching y'all has helped me. It's just going to be a hard decision and expensive to fix him.
Yes, Angela, we know all about that, and we will definitely keep you and your animals in our prayers. Um, like I say, Dixie's was very tragic to us as well. How are those 4 ponies y'all got? Don't see too much of them on your lives. Um, so you'll see them throughout videos, but I mean, we don't really go live out there. Um, I will say maybe one of them is probably salvageable to try to get friendly. The other ones, me and Steph have worked, and worked. The kids
Are you
will
thinking
not.
the brown one is salvageable?
The one that's out,
Oh, you think that one is?
yeah. Um, the kids are not allowed to be in their pens because they are.
Feisty.
I don't know what they considered nice and friendly when we picked them up. So nice and friendly must be two different things to me, or that must be different from what we expected.
Nice and friendly was the
Mama Bear, good
ponies we
evening
seen
to
today.
you. Yeah.
Or horses, not ponies. Some of your hair looks so shiny and beautiful at the expo. Thank you, Lori.
Hey, beautiful. Family.
Beautiful family. From Lancaster, Kentucky.
Oh,
Sharing and spreading the love. Love the animals, especially the goats. They are so cute.
says I cry when I see on the news of animals being mistreated, and you can see they need to be taken away. Yes, I, I've only taken a few animals. Yeah, I think one dog is, and maybe some horses. I think some horses. I can't remember what we did with them.
You took some goats away too, and they came to the farm.
Yeah.
The Nubians. Get some
Oh
sweet
yeah,
feed.
I forgot all about them.
Yeah. Get some sweet feed and they'll eat from your hands. Yes, but you have to be careful with sweet feed because you can bloat them out if you feed too much of it.
So on the goat deal, we kept receiving phone calls about goats being out eating gardens and fruit trees, and we responded down there, and these goats were getting out because they
All the
were
time.
starving. And besides going the route of just seizing them, I ended up calling him and say, "Hey, you want to get rid of?" Because he made the comment, "It's like I'm just done with them. I can't keep them in. I'm going to sell them." So the following weekend I was off, so me and Steph drove down there, and I asked him, I was like, "Hey, you want to sell them?" And he said, "Yeah, I'll sell some." He sold us all the babies, and we took a couple mamas as well.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's where Cinderella came from.
Cinderella come from it. Cinderella's mama was died. She was by herself. She wouldn't have made it. It was very very
Boyle fed her
bad.
for a long time. That's why she's my favorite. I think. Like cinnamon. I mean not cinnamon. Skittles. We bottle fed. But I guess it just doesn't have that touching story. Now she's my baby too. But Cinderella's just she tugs at my little old heart.
How Eddie? How's your belly feeling after? Feeling good now. Really good. Yeah, I don't like to see animals
Good night,
abused.
Neil.
So
hope you get to feeling better.
Well, he is feeling bad if he's hopping off here. But the kids, I have no tolerance on kids at all. Like I say, the most. No, I seen that comment a while ago. Yes, I took 7 kids in 1 week, but it was from 2 different or 3 families.
Brandon,
DHS
do
didn't
you
like me that
know?
week.
Do you know Sean with Sticks Larkins that used to be in law enforcement that lives in Oklahoma?
I only know him from TV. I've never met him in person.
Hello, sorry I'm late to the party. It's 3 a.m. and I can't sleep as usual. Love all your fur babies and your family.
Thank you. Mona says, I absolutely love the animals and children. 67 years old, still feel about them as I did as I was a child. Yes.
I commented about the flyovers making good target practice. Then I got to thinking there's people in them other planes. I wouldn't want lives lost due to target practice. I was joking.
I want to buy a small greenhouse soon. I live in town now, but haven't have a room. Um, I don't think we'll maybe later on get a greenhouse, but I just need a garden to grow our regular. I'm kind of excited because the other night we actually ate my favorite dish, peppers, cream cheese, bacon,
Bacon wrapped
and
peppers.
it didn't bother my stomach. So
We
I
had
was,
them the next night too.
yeah, I guess says I love seeing how you take care of your family and all those animals. You make it all work out for the best. Happy Easter. Yes.
Good night, Shelly. Hope you get to feeling better. I think it's this nasty weather that we're having. I think everybody's having it, not just Oklahoma. Every time y'all go to check on the animals, have one or two treats for each big animal. As they come up, y'all get a pet in while sweet talking. That should help if you're consistent.
So we do like on the hoodies here, these pockets here, I wouldn't be surprised if no, this is a new one. Um, the hoodies, I try to alternate them because if I film 2 or 3 days in a row, got the same hoodie, people think I don't change clothes. But the hoodies usually have crumbs of treats. When we're out, that's probably one of the things they probably don't see much with us is when we're interacting with the ponies. And in the summertime we do it more, but during this time, I just go by and give them one, get them to come up to the gate. But summertime we do it a lot more.
Susan said, "What did I hear? Someone wanted the pain the rain brings." Level a hoodie is just like a jacket in the South.
Yeah. Hey, Brandon, you need to make a T-shirt saying "Here's the deal."
Oh, yeah, that
Someone
was
said
way up there.
Oh,
That was the comment that I was looking for earlier that I read it and then it went to an ad and scrolled all the way back down and I couldn't find it again. And
it must have took us all the way back to the top.
yeah.
So yeah, maybe remind me of that. I'm gonna look at it.
If your ponies are misbehaving, no longer feed them by hand as they will try to show you who is boss.
Yep, they do. They will. That one comes up. He tries to bite me.
Dean says, I need a vacation, but it's going to be another 30 days before I can take it. Good night, Pam.
Yeah. Okay. I'm drinking coffee right now. I don't drink as much. So what I did is I tried some decaf. That decaf, I couldn't drink decaf. So when we was at Cassie's Sunday morning, I drank a cup of coffee with her and Gary, and that was some really, really smooth coffee. And I waited all day, didn't have no problems. So we come back home, and I bought the same kind, and
I have smooth hot chocolate.
I don't drink as much of it. Hello, Stephanie and Brandon. Hope you are doing well. I haven't seen any posts lately. I've been busy, but think about you all day. I just love your family. Well, thank you so much for watching. We love each and every one of y'all as well.
Thinking it must be an ad because all the comments stopped. We had a snow blizzard for 3 days. Just ended today.
Really? Now, my deal is if it's going to snow, I would love for it to snow so we can play in it.
Oh, there we go. Hi, Eddy family. Just wanted you to know I sent Kayson a book of Orpingtons. God bless. That was Dawn.
Oh, really? He will love that.
Yeah. Was the decaf nasty tasting? Yeah, he was saying it was nasty.
It was bad.
At this point, I would take snow over a tornado that just hit our house last night.
Oh, wow. I am so sorry to hear that. Who said that?
Diane.
Diane, where are you from?
We had some tornado stuff south of us. We was in a watch, but it was coming close.
Oh, you said hit. It said tornado that missed our house the other night.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm glad it didn't hit your house.
I tell you, I'm just putting words in different words today. Says neither Stephanie or Brandon mentioned that I post what I thought was vertigo was diagnosed a stroke. Many in the chat did see my post and are praying for me. Many in the chat did not see my post.
Yeah, so if we miss it, please repost it because these go by really quick. I seen that Nick and Zoe and them was adding you to the prayer list. So we better keep that in mind when you have the vertigo stuff. We will definitely keep you in our prayers. Say,
I could see how it would cause a stroke. If good grief, I hate that crap. That's bad stuff.
Cindy said, "What animal did we bring home in the trailer?" I guess you will have to just stay tuned. Is it tomorrow's? Yeah, tomorrow's video. It's good.
What trailer? Oh. Did y'all see the Key Bridge falling? Absolutely scary and horrible. Sad. Yes, I've seen that. Diane said South Georgia.
Washington State. Hello.
South Georgia was where the tornado was.
My goodness.
I seen there was a bunch.
So we are actually in Tornado Alley here. Usually tornado comes right through here when it comes through.
Mark just said, you live in Tornado Alley. You need a tornado shelter.
Yeah.
It's funny because he posted that after Brandon just said Tornado Alley.
So we are going to have a shelter here once we get our house built. But right now we just go down to Marie's house. If a tornado or it gets close, I don't want to mess with that.
Nope. I've got it figured out, Dean said. Couldn't even read your lips when you said what it was. Haha.
Animal reveal tomorrow. Yes, the secret is going to be revealed tomorrow.
Yes, the weather was quite nasty here last night and are expecting more tonight. Prayers for everyone in the storm's path. Yes. It tried to rain today, and I guess it snowed, but it tried raining too. It didn't get there, but my husband has vertigo, and my 15-year-old Pekingese dog has it too.
I wouldn't wish that on nobody. I've never had it, but I've seen Steph lay in bed for 2 days or 3. That was some bad stuff.
Yeah, that was.
I felt so bad for her. That was the week you was sick. Maybe 5 days. That's when we was staying in here. Remember?
Yeah.
Because we was sleeping on the sheetrock.
Yeah.
Boy, see all the memories we build in here?
The mattress was on this, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the mattress was on the sheetrock.
And we had the kids down here in pallets.
And now we have beds. Man, we're so moving up in
life. We're moving up in the world.
Did the secret come from Cassie?
No.
He didn't know if you wanted to give it away or not. I know I'm addicted to coffee. When there was none in the container, my anxiety started rising. I grew up with coffee always on the stove. It calms me down.
That's the way I was for a couple days. It was rough. Um,
Someone said on another channel, but they did not say who it was that was getting it. Nick said, you know, folks don't like waiting on secrets to be revealed.
Well, I will say there was some subscribers that were there that know, but I promise y'all, if y'all say what it is, I will never, 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 ever tell y'all another secret again.
Don't let him lie to you. He'll tell you tomorrow. I'm in need of some prayers, please. Such a hard decision to make. We'll do that, Angela. We'll keep you on our prayer list.
Yes, we would definitely do that. Someone said it. Oh, you already said it.
Shadow went to Chestnut Hills Farm.
Yes. It was so crazy when we was filming. I was editing that this morning.
Yeah, tomorrow's my video, so they have to wait another day after that.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Good thinking, Kevin.
We let the girls. Somebody is asking why we picked how we picked who went first. So we let the girls with Grounds Family Farm pick the dogs because Nick and Zoe had already said they was getting a dog from us. Those little girls didn't know we was getting a dog. They actually wanted one, and which, when they go live, we'll watch them back and forth, from time to time. And when we said they was all gone, the girls were so heartbroken because they wanted one. They had no clue that we was bringing one up for them to take home. So that's the reason why they picked first. And when I was filming, I forgot. The whole time there was kids running around there, and I thought Farmer Red was right there, but he wasn't. He was over here playing in a dirt pile with the dirt truck. We had to get him over there with the dog, but I think it was Ransom that was actually playing with him the whole time. So I was like, noticed that when I was editing today.
We're your loyal fans, so tell us.
Some secrets I do keep.
You teased us that we would find out in today's video.
I know.
Not, so I think you should tell us. We could keep it a secret.
I said I messed up. That was just one of those. No, I meant to take it out, but that was just one of those hooks out there. No.
Yeah. Nick said the girls needed to have first choice, but the dogs kind of chose anyways.
Yeah, they did that. Yeah.
No, we don't have any cats.
Nope.
That was a great video when the girls got Blizzard. One of my favorite videos ever.
I guess we got cats. We got wild cats.
We got feral cats.
We got a barn over here that's got probably about 20 of them in it.
Just think when our barn gets set up, how many there's going to be.
Well, as long as they will stay in that barn and stay away from my chickens, I'm good. But once we get the chickens up there, I'm going to put a big fence around it. And, yeah.
Did they get a girl or boy Kansas livestock guardian puppies?
The ones that went to Kansas?
I don't know.
Oh.
The girls were so excited. It was something to see.
Yes. Did you see Ray and Chad at the Expo? No, they wasn't there this year. Okay, bad guess. Thanks, everyone, for letting me know. Yeah. Hey, Jackie, how are you?
Oh, about Shadow. We have a cat who lives with the chickens in the barn. Yeah, what you have to have is you have to have like a kind of like puppies. you have to raise them with the chickens if you want a cat that's gonna stay with them.
Katie said, "What kind of things do the girls like?" You were supposed to.
I know. I don't know.
That's that's they're into the girly stuff, and I told her just to go ahead and put the girly stuff down, just because they don't have certain animals and stuff.
I
Um,
know. Like now, I was thinking. Like I was trying to help them make decisions on what, and I was thinking like coloring books because now that I mean all of them's in ball, but a lot of times for games, Braylee just runs around playing with friends or she's coloring other people's coloring books and stuff like that. And I have my baseball bag already, got my sunflower seeds in it. Don't tell the kids that's where I hide my sunflower seeds, but that's what it usually has, my sunflower seeds in it. It's got coloring books with crayons or color pencils. And when we were a lot younger, I kept a basket full of like Kayson's cars to kind of keep him controlled in a little area whenever the older kids would have ball. So, am I cooking for Easter? No. I mean, we'll probably just do regular dinner, unless Nana Pope. I think that's around dinner time.
yeah. Not. Can't keep my eyes open. Love y'all so much. God bless. Prayers for everyone who needs them. Yes.
Good night, Loma.
Prayers are amazing.
But yeah, that's the only thing I can think of right now would be like coloring books because I've told them stickers is something that stickers is almost as bad as glitter to me. I just have something against stickers. Just the like band-aids or stickers, just that sticky, they gross me out. So the kids can have them, but they have them at school.
Yeah, if she sees a band-aid, she can't. Yeah, it's crazy.
He gets it.
Okay, I had a little boy at my door to say I love you and missed some stuff. We just sitting here just fellowshipping.
I don't know what else. Maybe like bracelets, necklaces. I don't know. I'm gonna come up with some stuff.
Wish I would have came to the expo. It was only 45-minute drive away.
Maybe next year. Yep. Hopefully we can see you.
It was fun.
The puppy's name, our puppy name is Little Ann.
Yeah, the puppies choose who they wanted.
Stephanie, the cat was a wild cat. When we put it down there with them, now you can pet him. He is most of the videos. Why I'm at the barn, 2 other cats hang out down there all the time. Okay.
Nick says
you can tell
how Hoss was raised. He paid no attention to anybody. Baby goats, geese, guineas, nothing got his attention. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about the cat with Kevin and them.
That he did good. Stephanie, does Addison and Braylee like dress up like and play dresses and play high heels? Right now they don't, just because all their like toys and stuff. They have some stuffed animals for their bed, but all their toys and stuff are in storage. Just because I mean, there's 4 beds in this little bitty room, and there's not really room for toys. So all their toy stuff is outside. So they've been doing a lot of, like I was saying, a lot of coloring and or they have their TV. But I mean, they do like jewelry. I don't know about making jewelry right now, just because there's not like a table to sit at and do it.
Yeah, they're definitely sacrificing a lot, which I told them when we get our house, they'll appreciate everything. Plan on coming next year? Yes. Hopefully, it's awesome.
Kevin says, so far the cat has their bluffing on Blizzard. That's good, though, because even the chickens have their bluffing on the pups here.
Jackie says, if the expo is in the spring next year, I'm going to go, maybe even volunteer. That will be awesome, Jackie, because we had 14 volunteers back out. So
within the 2 days.
Yeah, I think they're going to try to do something to try to help make sure the volunteers show up. Or I don't know what they'll reveal everything, but yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. What reading level? Let's see.
What reading level are the girls at? Maybe add books to their wish list. Yeah, we can do that too. Braylee is more. She's doing the 3-letter, like I think they're called Bob books.
Oh yeah.
Leighton actually had those when he was younger. I forgot about those. But the 3-letter word books, she's learning like the easy sounds and stuff. Addison, she's in 3rd grade, but she reads more. I guess it comes really easy with the 2nd grade level. Is what she reads really well, but we've been kind of helping her out on the 3rd grade level.
Ginger said, big question. How many seats were at the Expo's main room? I would probably, I do believe there was 500.
So they started out, we put 400 in there.
Yeah, then we added another 100. But, we didn't put all the seats out. Like, we was still able to put more in there. The capacity was still under the limit, but we divided the rooms up to have different stages, so it allowed standing room on both sides. But when you look out there and you seen like Cassie's, when Cassie did her speaking, that room was completely packed. Even last year when she did hers, the barn was completely packed. And I told Steph, was like, or I even joked with her, I was like, you're going to have to go to the big building. So many people enjoyed listening to you.
Mm-hmm. Kevin's at 34 chairs per cart is all I know. That's just unreal to me. So many people didn't show. Yeah, and that's what Nick said too. I get emergencies can happen, but that many just baffled me.
Yeah,
I think there was 8 the first day, and then 6 or 7 the next day. It was crazy, but we did have a lot of good workers that did show.
Yeah, the ones that were there was amazing.
Did extra shifts and stuff like that.
Yeah, it couldn't have done it without them because.
Yeah, Joel Saladin had people standing in the hall trying to hear. No room left to stand.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Tony.
Yeah, I heard about that, which is what made me decide to go again. I can use my big yellow scooter to run. Yep. Yeah.
Errands or even work the entrance or find a sit down job. Yeah.
Yep. There's Tony, our cabin in the woods.
My shoulder.
I got a visit with Tony when he first entered. Yep, sure did. And Tony, we will be seeing y'all.
Oh, there. Oh, I need some fingernails.
Next month.
What's next month? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I need a back scratcher. Do we even have a back scratcher?
That's right. Amazing to see that many show. It was. I mean, which I don't know. Like, which y'all seen Stephanie or my. Let me see.
Dutch mentioned they had trouble with food trucks backing out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had 3. I think 3 back out.
So that was the picture of the front by the entrance. Those cars, we've never had that many cars up front. And let's see, the first day was pretty big too.
Yeah, the dog I'm talking about for Kayson was just one of the puppies, but he's been wanting some coon dogs, so Leighton helped out with that part.
Yeah, that was a lot of cars. A lot of cars. But it was a lot of fun, though.
Would the girls like children's needle point? Helps with fine motor skills. I don't know what a needle point is.
That was Friday. But you definitely tell there's more there Saturday.
Put a back scratcher on Stephanie's wish list. Yeah, I wouldn't think of that.
Put some duct tape on her wish list.
For her husband? That's getting cussed out with pretty funny story on his channel.
Yeah, that guy, he wasn't, I mean, he was something else. Dutch was telling me about it, and I was coming back from the gate over there, and I actually went up to see what was going on when he was trying to have the power go on. And Dutch was so kind to this guy. We went and looked at the amperage and all that, and he was like, you can hook into this. I've lived in a trailer for 2 years. I know you can do this. And the guy wasn't having it. But once again, Dutch was kind enough to get in his own vehicle and drive to town to get him the connection he needed.
Dutch said, I can take a cussing, but that's a good way to not be invited back.
Yeah, I can promise you he probably ain't going to be.
Stephanie will now get 25 back scratchers in the mail from fans. Hey, that's like our fly swatters. I cleaned Brandon's little area right here earlier. Well, I cleaned the whole house today. And but I cleaned Brandon's area right here, and he was hiding all the fly swatters. He had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up there, and then the one you got down, 6 fly swatters over here, and I have 2 over here in the window because over there's where when the bees come in, they go straight to that window. So I always just grab them right there and get them. But yeah, I'll just put those back scratchers up there so I know where they are. Good night, Susan. I really want to come to the expo next year. Meg, yes. Come.
We have a lot of fun.
Get the girls their favorite snacks. Yeah, these girls, this family, we're a snack eating family. I did find out, though, that here lately, and I probably shouldn't be because I'm probably gaining a pound just talking about them. I've been at Sooners, which is just a regular food store. They have this package. I think there's like, I don't know how many, but there's no bake cookies. And oh my God, they're so good.
Yeah.
I've been buying a bunch of
even them. That guy, I don't think the guy even set up the second day.
Which one was it?
That black trailer?
No, he didn't.
So that's crazy. The things that they have to actually goes on behind scenes that Brandy and Rachel have to deal with is unreal. We've seen some of that.
Yeah,
the first day is just
bad.
Like, wow. And they have to deal with that all year long.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be nice to, just wait until that month and then get all ready. But they do such an amazing job setting everything up and all the classes. And literally, like he said, they're already amping it up for next year because you got to get everybody scheduled.
Not Jackie. Tony told me to reach toward the camera and he'll give me a back scratcher. I enjoyed the interview you and Steph had at the expo. You both did very good.
Yes, and I want to go over there and take a look at their channel real quick.
Oh, Jackie's got one back scratcher under her pillow, one in my car, and one in the school bus.
What was that? Farm to table?
Yeah.
No, farm?
Yes. farm. Number 2.
2.
Right. Nope.
Oh, the
no,
number
the
2.
number 2. Oh, right there. I'll say it pulled up earlier.
I wanted to see it. They're at 577. So
and they were 300.
They was 300. I was their 350th subscriber, and which I was watching the interviews to see how many, but ours actually has 6,500 views on it, and they've got. Eventually, this will be a really, really good channel. I mean, it's a good channel now, but to take off and grow, they want to get big to where they can go show different farms, how people do different things, and not everybody has to do the same thing. So it's going to be awesome.
That kind of went into what Cassie was saying in her speech was she has different chickens than we have because like she just has the barnyard ones and everything, and then like we have the real expensive Orpington. So we're not gonna like if one of hers gets loose, she's not gonna care as much as if one of ours gets loose and lost, just because she didn't pay as much for that barnyard mix rather than like the Orpingtons or something like that.
When one of ours get out, that's drop everything and get them back in, because I don't want to take a chance of losing that.
Dean, what was you doing? Stephanie trying to grab my nose? Yeah, that's what I was doing. They're at 370 something when I subbed to them, Dana said.
Yeah, they are. I mean, it's going to be awesome. And I did tell them, once we got our house built and everything, got everything set up, I would have him come out to the farm and, go through it. I got to visit with him a lot off camera, and they got some really good ideas, and I think it's going to work. It's just going to take a little bit to get off ground.
I just went and subscribed to their channel. I hate flies, so I did the Irish Spring bars at home and at our trailer, and it works. I've heard that does really good with use that soap for mosquitoes.
Yeah, somebody told me that too.
Is a pinto pony a stud? The pinto's the not the tricolor, but the spotted one, isn't it? The spotted one was the stud. The all brown one was a gilding, and then the other two were mares. I just tell them, if you don't like the way I do it on the farm, go get your own farm, and you can do it anyway.
I'm going to see if I can do this here.
What's the name of the Farm to Table channel?
I don't remember if it's share your screen. Yeah, maybe it is share your screen. This is the that is the actual video, or the channel.
The Farm to Table Direct Show.
Yeah, it was pretty neat to get set up there.
Again with the Farm to Table Direct Show, and once again we're here at the Okie Homestead Expo 2024, Mays County Fairground, Pryor, Oklahoma. Sun's out. It's turned into a nice afternoon. Got tons of people out here running around. So hey, glad you're tuning in with us. Sorry if you wasn't able to make it. Make your plans for next year as soon as we get the dates out. But anyway, we're sitting here with Brandon and Stephanie Eddy from
13, 14 months really rough, but we moved in just over 1 ounce of coffee. We knew he had a YouTube channel, and he was talking.
But anyways, Kevin, if you would share that link to that video or whatever,
that channel or the video,
so they can go over there and watch that interview. I think one day we'll look back and they put a lot of money into their setup. A lot of money.
Steph talked very well.
She did. She's getting more comfortable.
I should have had my own microphone.
I know they try to get us all microphone, and I kept on going like this because I felt like I was hogging it, but I was trying to leave it over there. But yeah, I think. Well, if y'all didn't see it all,
When I'm talking.
oh, I guess I already took it off there. But anyways, yeah, yes, they had some really super nice equipment, and I'll be honest, the first year they come up there, I was a little worried. I've never seen these people before. I knew they had shirts on, had a pretty cool setup, but I was like, you just walk up and just put cameras in people's face and you're live, and that's just not a good way to start a interaction with somebody you don't know, and we kind of he wanted to know some honest opinion about YouTube and all that, and we kind of sat back and he was like, yeah, I knew last year I messed up by doing that. We didn't have a clue how this works, but this year he said, I talked to him afterwards, everything went a lot better, so it was awesome. Tony said, yeah, I watched some of that interview. Yes. Yeah, it was.
Needlepoint is hand sewing decorative table covers and with embroidery stitches to make pictures. It's very good for honoring fine motor skills. They probably would like that, but not until there's somewhere for all of that stuff to go, because otherwise it's going to end up in the floor all over the place just because we don't have a table. We don't have storage anywhere. It's just not very reasonable just yet. I subscribe.
Yeah,
I posted a very informative video on how to plan if you want to attend the Expo in 2025.
He did. And you have to do that to make a plan for what you want to see. Yeah, it's pretty neat. So that one over there subscribed.
Hey Brandon, let's play Hangman. The subject is your secret. You won't have to tell us. We can just guess.
I'm going to keep this one. This one has been a secret we've been keeping from y'all for a very, very long time.
Well, kind of, sort of.
Sort of, but still.
The other secret, that's been going for a long time.
Yeah, if that ever gets out, oh man, y'all just need to pray for Brandon's secret to happen. Mm-hmm. I do have video filmed, so if it does happen, we'll get to see it. But if it don't happen, well, y'all never get to see it. We'll see. No, it ain't a house. I wish.
Yeah, I wish that. That would be a very, very, very long secret.
Yeah, I know.
Hope it's worth the wait, Kevin says.
I think it will be. It
might be. We're praying you will slip up on your secrets.
I'll give you a hint. It is something about animals.
No, they haven't been released.
What?
The Expo dates.
No.
When is that house getting built anyways? Well,
the way they do, they just show up.
Mm-hmm.
They just show up and nope, I ain't getting no more secrets, Lisa. Nope. Ron says, Brandon,
no, says Stephanie's expecting.
Oh, no.
No.
That would be a miracle.
That would be a lawsuit. No, I wouldn't make it that far, because it's the way I look at it is because I don't want to say I'm fixed, because that makes me sound like a dog. Because my tubes are tied, and if I get pregnant, I feel that's God saying you needed one more child because He's the only one that can make that happen after having that surgery. And so that's the way I look at it. But no, God doesn't want to do that to me.
But here's the deal, though. If it does happen, that means God had a reason.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, everything put to the side. But anyway, Ron says, Brandon, I hope you still like us little guys when you have a million subscribers. You are moving up fast and well deserved from
Don't look at yourself as a little guy. The only little guy here is little Kevin.
Little Kevin, yeah. No, that's one thing, Ron. I will keep to what I said at the very beginning. I went all the way back trying to find where I said things like that, but I always said if I ever made it and got big, I would never forget where I come from, and I'm holding my words to that. Yeah.
So you're spayed, Stephanie?
Yeah, she's spaded.
And what are your plans for the small house when you move into the big house? This will be like a guest house.
This will be like when we invite other YouTubers out here.
Or my dad.
Yeah, family, whatever. Family. This is so they can actually stay here and not have to go in town and go to a hotel and stuff like that. No more about that. I ain't get some secrets. Yeah, I ain't gonna.
I bawled with a woman that her tubes tied, and 10 years after was pregnant at 45.
Well, I got an email yesterday or today. The lady said that she enjoyed watching the content and she was 65 years old, fixing to have twins. And I was like, holy cow, she waited a long time. Actually,
did she have any other kids to help out with those kids?
I gotta go finish reading the email. I got interrupted.
Kevin said Brandon's the last person you have to worry about forgetting where he came from. Big heart and down to earth.
Yep, that is it.
Are you close to Daniel's farm?
Yeah, we live in the same area.
He will not put more on you than you can bear.
100%. It says it in his book.
I would love to see you have more land.
Hopefully one day, you just never know. Which when we found this, we really, really got lucky.
And we were just looking for like maybe 5 acres.
Yeah, 5 acres. And when I actually called him, I was like, hey, I'm looking for, see if you could split it up. He was like, nope. He's like, I'll sell it all. And I was like, okay. I hung up. And that's when the sheriff was like, Brandon, see what he wants for all of it. And, if it's good, I'll buy half of it if you don't want it all. And called him back. And I was like, holy cow. So everything happens for a reason. But most property around here, it's tied up with family from here on out. We just got lucky on this property. It come available because the gentleman that owned this property, he got sued because one of his it was about a lawsuit. That's what I like about you guys. Yep.
Did you think I was talking?
Yeah.
And did you talk with other YouTubers about having a meetup in Davis?
So it's in the talks again. Okay. And because sometimes I think picking a day is going to be hard. The Expo, it's so hard to get everybody together and just get to sit back and visit because there's so many moving parts, which that is an Expo. It's not a YouTube meetup or anything like that. It's just there's a lot of people that's got YouTube channels because homesteading. And that might be something we do because I love interacting with everyone. And I think the first year went really, really good. But the second year we, was out here just, it's not really cheap to set something up like that. It costs, but that's something that we're talking about. This
Nick,
one, go ahead.
Nick said I was 41 when Rhett showed up. That's way too old. And then down here he says Zoe was 31. I'm the old one. That's kind of like us. That'd be Brandon would be 60, and I'll be
42
40,
or 52.
52.
Like that says 5 years after I had my tubes tied, I had a baby.
Oh.
Wow.
So many of y'all saying stuff like that and got me kind of paranoid now. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm going to go back. My back is starting to hate me, so the heating pad and I are going to become nice friends again. All right, Susan. Well, hopefully start feeling better.
Yep.
Like I said, I'm only available in July for a meetup this year. Or you going to Alabama in September and
yes,
pedals from the past? Yes,
we will be in Alabama.
I love taking that drive. I'm a vacationer, like
that
a driver.
Was awesome, and
maybe I could talk him into flying.
No, we ain't gonna fly. I don't know. I say that. I really want to. I do, but
Kevin said August 3rd. Now picking a date doesn't have to be so hard for you. That's like the week before school starts.
Yeah.
That'd be a good time, I guess.
well, let's don't start that yet.
I know everybody's going to be like, they must be out. If you fly, you can't take the drive to the beach.
That's right. Well, I guess you rent a car.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, wow. Keep up the baby talk and Steph will have a phantom pregnancy.
No, we don't need no more kiddos right now. But we do, once ours get older, we do want to foster. I do. But I do have some big plans with the farm. I would like, once we get our house built and I get everything set up down here where everything's nice, I want to invite people out here. I want to invite kids out here. I want to bring special need kids out here and just let them go through the farm. I got a big heart for special need, for all kids, but for special need for sure.
Dean said, didn't you fly home from the expo? Kevin said, Dean, he basically did.
Yeah. Y'all keeping any baby goats? Yes, we're going to keep most all the females. Keep up. Oh, yeah. Have you ever watched Summer last time?
Adopt a special needs granny. Now, we got, I think it's in here. Let me go look before we go.
See what she got there.
I think it's in the car.
What is it?
It's a note. Yeah, Addison got it out of my purse earlier, but it's in the car. But I forgot who it was from, but it's from a lady that she teaches autistic kids, and her class wrote Kayson a handwritten note.
Oh, wow.
And was talking about that they love watching him, and then they all signed it, and it was super sweet. I showed him.
Oh, go get that. I didn't see the signatures
yesterday.
And stuff. I want to see that. Yes, the Browns are in Florida. I mean, if we want to try to make it out to the Browns, that is beautiful country out there. I don't know. You drove it. Here. Okay, I thought you were north of Florida. I subbed to 2 channels recently. Maybe it was the other channel that Chad mentioned. Yeah, we're in Oklahoma. Love how you talk about kids. They are not disabled. They are kids with different abilities. Um, we all God's children and should love them the way He loves us. You're 100% right. I've got a special needs cousin, and I love being around him. He is so much fun. He's older than me. He's
You don't even know how scared I was.
45, I think. How old's Chucky? 45?
Yeah, I don't even remember.
But he is so much fun.
Look, says thinking of you, Kayson. You open it up. Says Star Academy. Van Driven. Brenda. Yeah, it was Brenda. And students. God bless you and your family. After your fall at school. Oh, yeah. They started watching after he fell and broke his arm.
Oh, okay.
And feel better soon.
Oh, my gosh.
Kayson, from our hearts to yours, you are the chicken guy. Then they all sign it and says, hi, Kayson.
Well, they can't see it.
Oh, I'll show them in a second. I know we have never met, but I read it to Addison earlier. I know we have never met, but we think of you.
Oh.
But we think of you. That's right. And then you're so cool, Cooper. And then Alyssa and just.
Oh, that is so awesome. I want to take a picture of that and post it because I want those kids to see that.
It was so sweet. Brenda was on here.
Oh, Brenda was? Random things I do. We all
must not be on here.
Know how special you are.
There she is. That was me, Stephanie.
Where? I don't see her.
Scroll just a little bit. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Right there.
Brenda. Okay. That is awesome. Brenda, I want to tomorrow we'll make a little small video with Kayson and we'll post it so the kiddos can see it. That'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, so very precious. Save that for Kayson. Yeah, we definitely saving it.
Yeah, that is sweet.
Ron says yes, real soft spot for him. Dean says I'm just a special case.
Well, I'm still working on bunny cages and trying to rest, but got to get to work. Yes. So, guys, we finally made it to a 2-hour live. We did not cut y'all short. It was a wonderful night.
It was on my live.
Yes, it was on her live. I'm actually going to go spend some time out with the goats for a little bit. I don't think I'm going to go live. If I do, it'll be on Facebook. Most of y'all don't have Facebook, but I'm a pleaser, and I know everybody does not, watch Facebook or YouTube, but we touched so many people's hearts last night or last couple days with those goats, and I just enjoy making people happy. So, guys, thank y'all so much for y'all's love and support for our family, our farm, our animals. We couldn't do this without y'all. You have anything?
Nope.
We're going to go ahead and sign off.
Go finish me some Chick-fil-A.
Eat some Chick-fil-A, I guess. Y'all have a wonderful night. God bless.
Good night, guys.